Brees looked this week since he returned to practice?
He's looked good. He feels good, and we were encouraged at the start of the week. We wanted to see how it felt, as he went through a full practice week, and he's done a good job.
And obviously, there were reports that he'll be making the start Sunday. Would you like to comment on those at all?
Yeah, look, our plan is to play him. Our plan is to start him, and we have a number of personnel groupings to give us some flexibility, and we'll go from there.
Hey, Sean, is Drew going to have to wear any type of protective Kevlar vest or something like that, like Tony Romo did a couple of years ago when he had the broken ribs as well?
Yeah, he's already, for the last, you have to ask him, 7-8 years. Most of the quarterbacks are already in that type of gear, and he's one of them.
Hey, Sean, I was wondering with Drew, is there any sort of like pain management thing for him? And by that, I mean, can he fully be healed? Like if he had come back this week versus if he'd come back in 3 weeks from now? Yeah,
we wouldn't be playing him if he wasn't healthy and able to function and feeling good and recovered. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
Maybe I'm just surprised that he can heal so fast, but he's done it so many times before. I guess I shouldn't be at this point, right?
Yeah. How long has it been? 4 weeks.
Yeah, November 15th, I think, since the Niners game.
Sean, how important was it for you then to get these 4 weeks to see what Taysom can do in the offense? I know you guys see it on a daily basis, but seeing it in a game, I imagine, is a little different.
Well, the number one thing was winning, and we were able to win 3 or 4 of those games. So that obviously was encouraging, and you kind of go from there. But I thought he did a good job. He came in and won 3 in a row, and that's when you put depth on your roster, you hope that with an injury, the next person up can still give you a chance to win and be successful. And to credit Taysom, he did that.
Sean, would Taysom be the backup Sunday, or would Jameis?
Yeah, I don't know. We've never announced that, so we'll go in, and we've got all 3 options.
A non-quarterback question. Y'all claimed Patrick Mahomes off of waivers. Will he be available this week?
No, he wouldn't be available for this week.
What do you like from him? Obviously, he's been here before.
We know the player well, and that's important. He's been in our offense. There's a skill set that we're familiar with. We feel like he's strong. He does some really good things in protection. And he gives us that added depth.
Sean, having Drew available, how much does that also help with protection in terms of his recognition and just getting rid of the ball maybe a little bit quicker?
Well, look, anytime we're talking about someone, with the experience and understanding of all the different looks, and Kansas City presents those, that's a benefit. So, he's had a good week, and all those guys have, and we're ready to go. All right, thank you guys.
All right, we can go ahead and throw our questions in the chat for Jackrabbit. First one's going to be from Rod Walker. Rod?
Hey, Jackrabbit, what are some of the challenges of playing a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes? Just knowing that he's very athletic, he can make all the throws, and he got a lot of playmakers around him.
Next one's from Amos Morale.
Yeah, you mentioned him having a lot of playmakers. Do you guys have to do anything different just because of the versatility of the different guys that he can potentially get the ball to?
No, just play within the scheme, play fast, know that you got to play longer than you've been playing the previous weeks. You might have to cover for 6 seconds, maybe even 7. Just stay focused, and everybody run to the ball.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
Everybody talks about Tyreek, but what are some of the things that DeMarcus Robinson does well?
He's, like I said, man, everybody over there, all the receivers, they very talented, elusive, got playmaking ability at any time. So we just got to stay ready and locked in.
Next one's from Steve White.
Hey, Jack Rabbit. We talk about the wide receivers. We see what Travis Kelce's doing. Teams have tried corners on him, safeties on him, linebackers on him. Do you have to mix it up with him, or what kind of strategies do you have to use against him?
Oh, you got to mix it up. We got to play physical. These guys don't like to be touched. They like to just run free down the field. So basically, we got to be physical and mix it up on it.
Next one's from Amy Just.
Yeah, first time we've talked to you in a while, Jack Rabbit. How are you feeling? You missed one game with that knee injury and you came back last week.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling better. Nothing too major. Just stay on top of the treatment. Continue to work hard and get better.
What happened on that? Was it just the way you went down on that interception return?
Yeah, it was kind of how I went down. My feet got caught up under my leg, so it kind of irritated it or whatever.
Next one's from Nick Underhill.
You said you guys are going to have to be prepared to cover for like 6 seconds. What's the difference for you when you got to cover someone that long as opposed to like the usual 3.5?
Well, you just got to make sure you keep your eyes on your guy. We know he can make it all the throws all over the field, so you just got to make sure you're locked in, ready to go, body hydrated, and ready to play fast.
Last one's from Rod Walker.
Have you played anyone similar to this as far as having to cover someone that long? Is there anybody in your career that comes to mind when you think about how long you got to cover?
I actually played him a while back, if I'm not mistaken, when I was in New York. It was tough, but, we was up for the challenge, and, we got to continue to just go out and play ball, play fast.
I guess I was asking more, is there another quarterback that reminds you of that as far as just having to cover someone that long?
Probably Russell when I was in St. Louis, when the Rams was in St. Louis. Probably Russell Wilson, one of those type guys.
Great.